Hey guys, it is Kayla Waller with Waller Adventures, and today we got a package with a brand new product to try out. So stick around, check it out. So we got an email from Cynthia Wang that says she is from Stoke Voltaics, a hardware company committed to bringing electricity everywhere, which is pretty cool. They are a big fan of the Waller Adventures channel, and they loved our solo camping trip at Blue Springs State Park video, and they thought one of their products would be a really great fit for our camping videos. So their product is called Joulle. It is a portable electric kettle, a compact, versatile, and eco-friendly cooking device, which is really cool. It says it will redefine outdoor culinary experiences. So we have it. They sent it to us, and we're going to go try it out. So while we're getting everything set to try it out, check out the video. So when I saw that video, I was totally excited to get this product to try out. So here it is in the box. Let's open up the box. All right. Oh wow. This is really cool. I like the box that it comes in. It's a neat little box. But it says, you know, Stoke Voltaics on it, and it says Joulle. But that's what it looks like in the box. So, get my knife back out. Oh wow. It is so neat. That's everything in it. Look at it, it's so neat. It's so compact. I already like this because it's got a nice little handle on the side of it, and it's a fabric handle, so you can just walk around with it. That is awesome. Like cool. So when you take the lid off, it's got like a pouring, and it's got a straining, and it's got like a a blocking thing on it. It's got a little tag on it so you don't lose it. Ooh. There's a little sticker. There's a little sticker that's so cute, and it's got a user manual in it. It's got the cable for it. So inside of it, it says max safe filled, and it's got 16 ounces, 12 ounces, 8 ounces, and 4 ounces. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there on the edge. But it's like right here in the inside. But that's really neat. All right. So on the side of it, right here, it says drink, eat, and pop, because this thing can make coffee, it can pop popcorn, and it can cook meals. So we're going to try out all three functions today. Alright, so it comes with its own cable, and on the back side of it, you just got to pop the little silicone piece, and it slides right in. Alright, so the first thing we're going to try is the drink options. So this is going to be really awesome for when Audrey goes camping with me, because Audrey likes to drink a lot of coffee. Instead of using my little kettle that I normally use, and I kind of put water in the cup and put it in the kettle, and I kind of measure it that way. At least with this, I know I can make like 16 ounces of coffee if I really wanted to. But like for me, I only drink a cup in the morning, and when I drink a cup while I'm camping, it's like eh. But like you saw in the Colt Creek camping video, Audrey drinks probably like 4 or 5 cups. So this will be nice for that. So I don't have to sit there and keep wasting my propane making her more coffee. So I got my cool little jackery right here. So we're going to plug it in and see how it works with the jackery. So right now my jackery is at 84%. So, and right now it is pulling, or right now it's actually outputting to 1 watt, and it's not even turned on. Alright, so I'm going to read a little manual to make sure I'm going to do this correctly. Let's see. Alright, drink mode. Select drink mode. Make sure it's on drink mode. Yes, it is on drink mode. It says press the power button to turn on the applicant. This is, alright. Oh, cool. So, this is the power button. When you hit it, it turns red, and the little tick mark on top of what you select will light up as well. Alright, and right now it's pulling out 294 watts from my jackery. It says pour water or other beverage into the cup. After a few minutes, water heats to boiling point. The applicant shuts off automatically. So that's cool. So once it gets boiling, it will shut off automatically. It says do not exceed the maximum water level when boiling water in this product. It says it may result in hot water overflowing or spraying out. So be mindful of that. Alright, so I got my water. I'm going to put in, I might do 6 ounces. So I'm going to do in between 4 and 8. Alright, so, uh-oh. Alright, so fun fact, if you have the jackery, the small jackery that I have, this will pull out too much wattage for it. It's only for 300 wattage, and this was pulling over 300 wattage at some points. It was around 294, like I said earlier. But if you get the next size up for the jackery, it will work for that one. It's just my little small one, it can't handle it. So I have it plugged in over here into the wall. I can feel it getting warm, but it says it will boil it. Alright, so it's on right now. There's a little bit of bubbles in there. Alright, so you can see it's actually bubbling in there. Here, let me see if I can't scoot it closer. But yeah, look at it. You can see it's bubbling and there's some steam coming out of it. That's really neat. And it took like, what, a couple of seconds for it to start doing that. But like it said, once it gets to a boiling point, it will turn itself off. So that's a nice little feature as well. Alright, so you can, it is steaming, but it stopped boiling, which is really cool. So it turns itself off when it's done, boiled, the whole 9 yards. Which is neat because normally when I'm camping, I'll make coffee and cook at the same time. So it's nice to know that once this is done, it turns itself off and I don't have to worry about, you know, forgetting about it and all my water be evaporated, things like that. So I got my little coffee strainer, put on my coffee cup, put my coffee in my little coffee strainer. It also shows that you can put your coffee in there, but I don't want to do that just yet, if that makes sense. Alright, so I'm going to unplug it. It's got this nice little handle. I mean, it's hot. I can feel it when I touch it. So I'm kind of glad there's a little thingy on it. Alright, a little handle. Alright, so I'm going to put the lid back on it. I'm going to put it on the pour one. Alright, see it do its magic. Turn my bear mug around. yeah, it made the perfect amount of coffee for me. Alright, smells good. Smells like my coffee. I got Shark Bite coffee from Bones Coffee. You can see it's got my coffee in it. You can see it. But yeah. It's all nice and hot and warm. Perfect. So I give it an A+ on the coffee making. Alright, so next we're going to try the eat mode. Alright, so for the eat mode, it says it makes like soups and pastas and stuff, so we're going to actually boil some noodles in it and see how that works out. Alright, let me get to the eat mode. Alright, select eat mode. Right there. It says press the power button and turn on. I gotta plug it back in first. Alright, it says press the power on. It says first boil water and then add food to cook. When the food is done, press the power button again to turn off the applicant. Alright, cool. So, I'm actually going to do 16 ounces on this one. Alright. Oh no, I got my little instructions booklet wet. Oh no! Alright, so once it starts boiling, which it shouldn't take but like a second, then I'll put the noodles in there and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so you can see that it is boiling. Look at that. You can feel the steam coming off of it. Alright, so I'm going to put my noodles in there. Uh-oh, got one. Alright, I did a little bit of noodles. Alright, I'm going to keep stirring them and all that, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Alright, so my pasta noodles are about done, as you can see. It's been about 10 minutes for it to get to where it is now. That's not too bad. You can see the bow tie noodle. Alright, so I mean, you can see the steam coming, but the noodles are done cooking. It took about, like I said, 10 minutes. So I got my little cute bowl. I got some butter in there. I'm going to have some butter noodles. So, it says turn it off. So I turned it off. I'm going to put the little lid on it. Put the strainer on it. Whew. I'm going to unplug it. While I'm unplugging it, so I'm going to cover up the plug back with the silicone piece so I don't get water in it. Alright, so I'm going to go drain the water. I'll be right back. Alright, so I drained the water in it. That was really easy. It just poured right out in the little strainer section on the top, which is right there. Ooh, pasta looks pretty good. Uh-oh, my bowl's too small. Oh, that's neat as well. All my little pasta noodles came out except one. That's nice. Alrighty, check out my pasta noodles. Yeah. Perfect. Came out super perfect. So I really like this setting on this on the Joulle. When I went camping at, I know Anastasia Park was one of them. The last one, the Blue Spring State Park one, it rained. We're in Florida, so it rains every afternoon, every day. And you don't want to, sit outside in the rain and cook your meal. This is nice, especially if you're sitting in your tent. You can just plug this in and cook some pasta. You can cook some soups or anything. I wonder, you might can cook some ramen in it if you really wanted to. You might have to break it up a little bit to put it in there, but it probably will cook some ramen if you want that. It might can cook up some canned soup and things like that. If you don't want to make a soup from scratch, which I agree is 100% better, and it will probably be just as great cooking in that. But if you're camping and if you're like me, sometimes I'll bring some canned goods as a backup. That would be a good time for it. If it's pouring down rain and thunderstorming outside and you're hungry, pull this out, pour your can of soup in it, and heat it up. Oh yeah, it cooked the noodles, all my noodles completely. There's some products you have, they're like, oh, we'll cook your stuff for you, and like half of it's cooked because it didn't cook it evenly. This cooked it really evenly. It is like a legit like the bottom part is like your stovetop or like your little Coleman's burner or something, and this is like your pot, and it's just, and it boils it evenly like you would normally. It's just a scaled down version of it. It's really, really neat. All right, so next we're going to try the pot setting. All right, so not only can this thing cook and make coffee and other hot drinks, but it can pop some popcorn apparently. So we're going to try that out. So let me read the directions. It says fill the lid with dry kernel corns. And make sure it's dry. Yeah, it's pretty much dry. All right. So we got Orville Redenbacher corn kernels. If you're going to pop popcorn in this, it says to make sure that the kernels are dry when you put them in there. Enough to fill the bottom. Man, this thing works pretty good, and I'm definitely taking this. I'm gonna stick this in my camping gear, and I'm for sure gonna use it while camping. Because while I'm camping, either with Audrey or just by myself, at night when I'm in the tent, not filming, I like to bring a DVD or two. Audrey likes to bring like 50 DVDs. Like she thinks we're gonna watch all of them. But I'll bring some movies, or I'll bring some like TV series that I have on DVD with me, and just chill out in the tent and watch, especially when it's raining and there's nothing really I can do. But this will be nice to have some popcorn while I'm watching a movie at night in the tent. So yeah, it says fill the lid with cooking oil or butter and pour into the appliance. So it says 0.35 ounces. I don't really have a measuring thing with me for that, so I'm just going to coat the bottom with it. Also with this one, you have to put the lid on it, so I can't really show you what it's doing, but you can probably hear it popping. So we got our movie theater butter popcorn. Alright. This is actually my first time making popcorn like this. Alright, select pop mode and press the power button. Alright, let me turn it back around, plug it back in. Cause, uh-oh, there it goes. Because I had to unplug it to pour out the water for the cooking one, for the noodles. Alright. Alright, so on the side you go to pop, push the power button on. Alright, so you have to put the lid on it. So on the lid, there's a little hole on the top. I'm not going to bend it down and show you, but there's a little hole right here. So you got your pouring, you got your like strainer, and then you have like a closed one, and then there's a little hole in there. There's actually an accessory you can get with this, because it says while the kernels are popping, you want to stir it. Well, I don't have that accessory with me, so I got a stick, the stick will fit right in there, like so, and I can just turn it around like that. But once it starts popping, then we'll start stirring. I can smell it. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's something already popping. So it says to stir slowly. I want to take the top off just to look and see what it's doing. And there's some kernels that have popped in there. Oh, oh, you hear it? Uh-oh. It's starting to pop now. That's really, really cool. I was getting worried there for a minute because it was getting hot and it was making noises and nothing was happening, but now there's some stuff happening. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that! There's some more in there popping. Oh my gosh. That is really, really neat. That's really neat. Alright, I'm gonna turn it off. I think it's done popping. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Fun fact, after you pop popcorn, this gets really, really hot. But I'm here. I'll lean there so you can see. So you can see the popcorn in it. Look at that. That's really cool. So it looks like it popped about half of the kernels that I put in there. So next time I'll put a little less kernels in there. But I think if I kept let it popping, it would just have. But I could pour some of this out, or the popcorn already, and let it keep popping. But I'm not gonna do that. It's okay. But yeah, that is really cool. I mean, if you're camping and like I said, watching a movie at night, want some popcorn, boom. Want a little popcorn snack? There you go. It took a little bit, because it started making noises like it was like kicked into turbo drive, and I didn't hear any popping, and I was like, oh okay, I haven't heard any popping yet. But I finally started hearing popping, and I got my little stick, and I started stirring it, things like that. But yeah, like none of it looks burnt. It's pretty good. It's popped all the way. This is really neat. This is like the bomb. All right, so my unboxing review video on the Joulle portable electric kettle is worth it. This thing is awesome. So we made coffee with it, which is great. Like I said, when I go camping, I only have like a cup, but like if you are a coffee drinker like Audrey will drink like 5 cups of coffee. This is nice because you can boil like up to 16 ounces of water, and you can just sit there and keep having coffee. With my little kettle that I have that I put on my little propane tank, you could probably put all that in there, but then you got to worry about putting your propane on the burner. You got to sit there and worry about turning it off. You got to mess with the fire, with the lighter, lighting it up, and then you got to wait for it to cool off, and you put no. This is nice for that. This will boil your water, and as soon as it's done boiling, it turns it off. You don't have to worry about it. So like if you want to make some coffee and you're cooking at the same time, you just got to put the water in here, set it, and let it go. That is really nice. And also with the eat setting on it, it cooks like pasta, soups and stuff, which is really nice. Cause like if you're by yourself and you just want a little cup of something, this is perfect. If it's raining, pouring down raining, and you don't want to go outside and cook, use your propane, all that, just sit in your tent and you make some pasta with this. You can heat up some soup. You could probably those little packet things that I have, this food, the dry food that I ate and did a little review on, you can probably put that in here if you want to. I might try that out when we go camping. But anything that you have to cook with water and it's just a pour, this will cook it. And like, I think it took what, about like less than 10 minutes for it to cook, which is really, really nice. So yeah, I am definitely loving that. And the pop setting for the popcorn, that is really nice too. Especially like if you're in your tent and you have a movie night in your tent. I know I've seen some people that have like a bigger tent and they have the little little mini projector, and they'll project it on the side of their tent for movie night. This is nice for that. So you don't have to worry about getting the metal ones with the, you know, with the cardboard top, and you have to do it over the fire. You just do it with this, and while it's popping, you just stir it a little bit, and boom, you got popcorn for your movie or for a snack, which is really, really cool. So yeah, this is really cool. Not only you can use this for camping, but if you travel a lot, like for business or things like that, like driving, and you just want to pull over at a rest stop and pop you up some popcorn or make you some coffee, like good coffee, because I know you stop at like the gas station or the rest stops and they have coffee there, and you get like the vending machine coffee. Ugh. And you just want, you want to make some coffee real quick, you got this. This is nice. And you can plug it right in. I know there's a little thing, I have it for my filming stuff, but it's a little red box, and it plugs into the little cigarette lighter in your car, and it has a little plug in the front, so you can plug that into your car if you wanted to, and heat up some water for some coffee, or, you know, make some soup with it while you're traveling, so you don't have to like stop and, you know, wait in line at the drive-through or go to the gas station and eat gas station food, and then you gotta stop, and you know what happens when you eat gas station food. So this is really neat for that. It would be cool for like fishing, like when you're on fishing trips and stuff. I might take this fishing with us when we go. We're going to go sometime this month, but I'll probably bring it with me, to fishing with us, and bring some like cans of soup and see how well it works for that if we want something to eat while we're fishing. But yeah, I think, and like, if you could probably take this on the boat if you have a Jackery or another power station on your boat, and you just plug this right in, and you can make coffee, heat up some soup, make some popcorn while you're out on your boat. So like you saw earlier, my Jackery is the smaller one, and it only will put out 300 watts, and this takes more than 300 watts to power it, which is understandable. It's small but mighty, but that's why I have it plugged in over here. But when I go camping, I always try to book a RV and tent spot so I have some power. I always run a drop cord because I got filming equipment to charge, I got a computer, you know, I got fans, the whole 9 yards, because it's hot here in Florida, so you gotta have some fans to cool down your tent. But yeah, this is really awesome. I love this. So be on the lookout for our camping videos, our fishing videos, things like that. We'll bring it with us, and we will put it to the test while we're out doing our activities, and so see how it holds up. So if you are interested in purchasing your very own Joulle, there is a link in the description that you can click on to get you one yourself. Alright guys, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you are, we greatly appreciate it. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. It will help our channel grow. We're also on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And in the description below, there is a link to our merch shop to get some cool Wild Adventures merch. And on our Facebook page, there is a shop where you can get our cool Wild Adventures koozie and our new holographic sticker. And like I said before, if you go into the description below, there is a link to get your very own Joulle. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Hey guys, it's me again. If you want to subscribe to your channel, click over here. If you want to check out some more videos, click down there. If you want to check out our cool merch shop, go to the description below and click the link. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.